Good morning, all of you. This is Corinne Smith. I'm the K-8 literacy coach and mommy. And this is the day 2 writing prompt for Teachers Write. And I chose something pretty simple. I happened to be at the Dollar Tree a few days ago. And yes, I was following my social distancing, but I was picking up some supplies for just some things to do around the house and to send to my daughter in Florida for her to kind of do since she's quarantined and has nothing else to do. But I found this little plaque, and it says, let me see if I can figure out my camera here and not get a glare. Your attitude determines your direction. And I thought that quote just fit really well with kind of what's happening right now, especially with so many of us homeschooling and being a coach and kind of working on the sidelines and working with a lot with the reading specialists and the intervention agents and the intervention specialists. They've been working really hard to try and support teachers and not really push out any interventions at this time. And I've seen a lot of our teachers in the younger grade levels work hard as far as pushing things out there, having some live Zoom meetings with their kids, but also recording things. And then I've also heard some teachers where they're just saying, "This is not working. This isn't going to work. All my kids aren't going to get online." And I think that's where this quote comes into play, is that our attitude determines our direction. If you have an attitude of, this will work, I can make this work, and I'm going to try really hard to do all that I can, the direction will go in a positive path. If you have that attitude that this isn't going to work, the kids won't listen, the kids aren't going to get online, they're not going to do the work that I send them, they're not going to watch a recording of a book, they're not going to respond to questions, this doesn't have the same impact as if it would be live, so why bother doing it at all, then that is going to have probably that negative impact, or it's, you're heading down that negative path. And I see that, just not only in our education world, but even when I go through Facebook, the attitudes that people have about everything happening with the coronavirus and with government and everything, our attitude totally determines our direction. So that is your prompt today. Right. Either about your attitude and about the situation, whether it's the coronavirus in general or the Ohio State is now at a stay at home requirement, or homeschooling, or if you just want to do other people's attitudes and how you feel that has determined their directions. But we can have a positive attitude about this and have a positive direction and really do our best to teach these kids, or we can have that attitude that this isn't going to work and I'm just not going to try it, and that could be our direction and it just won't be as successful. So, in my opinion. So, happy writing.